A lot of people see movies merely as entertainment, and while they are very entertaining, I look for things that are a little bit more than that sometimes. You know, I like things, and don't get me wrong, I've got my guilty pleasures. I like my Fate of the Furious, whatever. But, and everything is art in its own way, but I'm specifically looking for art that has a little bit more meaning, a little bit more substance than just a studio trying to make a buck off of an audience. So that's where I'm coming from when I review movies is, you know, let's talk about the art of the film. September, we have another Stephen King movie happening, Stephen King's It, which is another movie that I'm really fucking worried about. I ain't even gonna lie, okay? I loved that miniseries when it came out when I was a kid. I remember watching it with my family. It scared the fuck out of me, but I loved it. I was terrified of bathrooms and giant drains for a really long time. Not clowns, those giant drains. And I have a lot of, but I've read the book. The book is so fucking scary. Like, it's one of the scariest Stephen King books. It's scary from beginning to middle to end. It's so fucked up. It's so fucking good. And I would love to see it be remade because it deserves that. But originally, Cary Fukunaga, who did True Detective, was supposed to be directing it. And I was like, oh, I was so fucking stoked to hear that guy was going to do it because he would be the perfect guy. But then all of this political shit happened and Poltergeist didn't do well. So then, like, they weren't going to put enough money into the movie. He was going to make 2 movies. It was going to be one when they were kids and then one when they were adults. Like, everything I wanted fell apart. And now it's turned into I don't know what the fuck with people that I'm not excited about. And I don't think it's going to be nearly as awesome as it could have been. So I'm a little worried about it. But I'll see it, but I'm a little worried about it. Moving on to the Lego Ninjago movie. So far, Lego movies have been killing it. This looks like another movie where it talks a lot about father-son relationships. So I'll go check it out. I'll go check out Ninjago. I'm down. I'm not as excited for it as I was for like Lego Batman, but sure. October, we've got Blade Runner 2049, Blade Runner 2. You know, I like the director, Villeneuve, or I always say it wrong. I keep fucking it up, but I like him. I believe in him. I don't believe that this movie's necessary. Maybe it'll be amazing. I'm not gonna get on the hype train. I love the look of Blade Runner so much, but even Blade Runner is a flawed film. Like, I love it, but it's flawed. It should have been like totally from the perspective of Roy Batty. Like, I felt like Deckard was the wrong character to have the movie from the perspective of. I'd love to do a Pris cosplay at some point. Maybe I'll try to do that in October. We'll see. So yeah, I'm on the fence about it. Like, I'm gonna see it, but am I looking forward to it? Do I think it might be completely unnecessary? Yes. Might it be amazing and blow my socks off? I hope so. I fucking hope so. Because I love it. We've been getting so much rain here lately in LA, and like, I love pretending like it's like I dress up like when it's like fucking Blade Runner out, and I like pretending like I'm running around in Blade Runner because it's actually kind of becoming Blade Runner here in LA. Like, every year that passes, it gets closer and closer. Then we have Geostorm. Roland Emmerich's homeboy Dean Devlin is in charge of this one. It's another disaster movie. From what I know about the movie, it's about, there's like, you know, global warming, and the elites make some weather control machine. They're trying to fix the weather, and they end up just fucking it up even worse. And then there's like giant catastrophes everywhere, and everybody dies. So, I mean, if I'm in the mood for a disaster movie, I'll go see it. I mean, I like seeing like things being destroyed if I'm having a hard week or something, you know. The last disaster movie I saw was San Andreas with The Rock, and I did have a lot of fun watching that movie. Like, it's fun. So will I check it out? Probably. I wish I didn't have to pay for it. I mean, I wish I could get into more screenings, but I still haven't cracked that nut yet. So November, we've got Thor Ragnarok. That's a big one that's coming out. Another Marvel movie. So Marvel's gone from doing 2 movies a year, now they're doing 3 movies a year. And Taika Waititi is directing this, who did What We Do in the Shadows, which I love that movie. That's so good. And he's a Kiwi, and I like Kiwi filmmakers a lot, so I'm excited for his opportunity to work on Thor Ragnarok. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch it. I hope it looks a lot more colorful. It looks a lot more fun. Jeff Goldblum's in it, so I mean, yeah, of course, I'm gonna be there. So we'll see. Maybe it leads into a Planet Hulk movie. That'll be pretty cool. I don't know. You know, I don't want to get my hopes up too much, but it could be a thing. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna go check that out, of course. Then we have Justice League, DC, following up Thor Ragnarok with Justice League. I just saw the trailer today. I mean, it looks like I thought it was gonna. I mean, you know me. I'm not into this. Like, the direction that Warner Brothers and DC is going with their film franchise is not really the direction that's for me. So, the kind, I do have a 13-year-old boy inside me, but that kid is not interested in this movie, you know. But there's other 13-year-old boys that will be interested in this movie. Be excited if you want to be excited for this movie, and then allow me to not be excited about it, because I don't give a fuck. Like, it's Zack Snyder, who's not my dude. Like, I just don't really, he's not artistically what I need in my life, you know? So, dude bro filmmaking. And it's like, it's funny, because I like Fate of the Furious. That's the dude bro filmmaking that I'm looking for. You know, this is like another type of dude bro filmmaking that doesn't appeal to me. And I, you know, it's funny, when I was watching that trailer, it was like, God, poor Ben Affleck. I've just been watching him fall apart for the past couple of years. I've really had my eye on you, Ben Affleck, like, and I feel bad for him. I feel so bad for Ben Affleck. He signed on to this sinking ship, you know, and he thought he could save it, and he can't, and his own life's a fucking personal mess, you know, and, like, he just came out saying that he just, you know, did a stint in rehab for alcoholism. It's not what he wanted, and it's not what any of us wanted, but he's doing it. God bless him. I hope he can find a reason to get out of it. The Batman is a mess. And sometimes Marvel, a lot of times, you know, there's definitely times when Marvel lives up to my standards. But there's definitely been some times where they have not lived up to my standards. And I will be like, yeah, you guys fucking blew it. You know? And DC has never once gotten close to, like, you know, with these new movies. I mean, with the Nolan movies, yeah. Like, I mean, oh my God, the first two Batman Nolan movies are, like, amazing. Like, ending in December, we have a new Star Wars movie. Star Wars The Last Jedi comes out. And as a lot of you, many of you know, I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan in the world. And the reason why I'm not into a lot of this new Star Wars shenanigans is because I don't really feel like it's about making art. I feel like it's about making a consumer product. So it's not really where my head's at. And so you guys have a great time with watching it, because you know what? You're going to get one of these movies every year for the rest of our lives. We're going to get a Star Wars movie forever, because people are just always going to go see it. So go see it. I'll probably see it at some point, and then I'll probably be like, nah, I didn't really like it. That's kind of what happens. I watch them like, oh yeah, some things look good. I mean, the effects look good and stuff, but it's just like, it's not for me. So that's what I would rather do. I'd rather dedicate my whole year to Dune, which is actually what I'm doing. I'm going to just dedicate my year to Dune and ignore Star Wars, because it's not for me, you know. But Dune's for me. So if you guys do want to get on a hype train, you can get on the Dune hype train with me. All aboard. I'll get you on that hype train. I don't know if these new movies are going to be good or not, but I'll tell you what, the books are fucking amazing. That's why I'm starting my Dune book club this year. It's going to be amazing. So now that you've heard my premature judgments for 2017 movies, let me know in the comments below, you know, what you guys think of these movies. Do you think I'm totally wrong about certain ones? Do you think I'm totally right about certain ones? Which ones are you looking forward to?